Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is my 2023 Subaru WRX. And in this video, I'm going to go over the features that you get with this car from the factory without adding accessories, without adding any additional packages. If you're like me and you're cross-shopping a base and a premium, wondering which is the better value, should I go with the premium and spend an extra $2,500, or should I just go with the base and purchase something closer to $30,000 and I can add on the accessories later or features later? Well, you've come to the right place, because with the premium, you're getting a great package for the price, but also I think this is the best value that Subaru currently offers in the WRX lineup, and that's including against the Limited. So, without wasting any further time, let's dive right into the features that you get here with the premium. So let's start off with the exterior of the WRX, because the list of features for the outside isn't as extensive as what we'll see for the interior when cross-shopping the premium against the base. Up front, you will have LED fog lights to go along with LED headlights. LED headlights do come standard across all trims for the WRX. However, the Limited and the GT do come with steering responsive LED headlights. The question I think some people will ask is whether the steering responsive LED headlights is worth the upgrade. I do have dynamic LED lights on my GTI. Personally, this feature isn't really a must-have, and I don't miss it on the WRX. So if you're somebody that doesn't need it, then don't spend over $37,000 for the Limited, but that is something I do want to throw out there. Then as we take a look at the side profile, this to me was the big one, and that is the 18-inch wheels. The base wheels honestly look horrible, and there's so many incentives to just go aftermarket and put on aftermarket wheels immediately once you take delivery of your WRX. But if you're somebody who doesn't want to do that, maybe you're going to keep your car stock the entire time you keep your WRX, go with the premium, because these 18-inch wheels are fantastic. I love the finish on them. They're very nice for a stock wheel and a wheel from the factory. They're also wrapped in summer tires, so you will have to take note of that if you do live in colder regions of the US. So you will have to go with all seasons or winter tires if you are buying this car during the fall and winter. Then as we make our way around to the back, you will get a subtle deck lid spoiler for the WRX Premium, which I do think ties into the design of this car, adds some definition to the rear fascia, and really molds well with the body lines. For those who do plan on modifying your WRX, this spoiler is pretty much just bolted on, so it's going to be easy to take off. You can put on some aftermarket parts and customize this car to your liking. But if you're somebody who's going to keep this car looking stock for the exterior, I think it looks pretty nice. Then before we take a look at the inside, you do get keyless entry with the Premium. You can just unlock it by using the key fob, or let's approach the car, key in hand, and it unlocks. Now let's check out the interior. With keyless entry, you do get a push button start. And most of the incentives for the WRX Premium will center around the 11.6-inch touchscreen. Some people are going to say that they don't like the tablet, there's not a lot of physical buttons, it's not easy to use, and those are valid points. However, if you do spend a lot of time with Subaru, you have other Subaru products at home, you probably have already got acclimated with this screen. But this is also better than the dual touchscreen setup that we see in the base model. For a car in 2023 heading into 2024, those dual touchscreens just do not look good in a car at this price point and class. They're also not really that easy to use, because one screen is your main head unit and then your secondary screen is your climate control settings. It just, to me, doesn't make a lot of sense. I'd rather just have it all on this one screen, and even though it is a tablet and it does pretty much dominate the dashboard, I don't mind it at all, because you still get physical dials for the volume and tuning, but also physical buttons for the dual zone climate control. And that's another feature you're going to get with the Premium over the base. The base does not get dual zone climate control. So just from a comfort aspect, you're getting a better feature at really an affordable price, just under $35,000. However, there are a few features that you will be missing with the Premium over the Limited and GT. You won't get onboard navigation, and that's really not much of an issue if you're like me and you use Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. You can use Google Maps and Waze. To me, that's really all I need. I don't really need onboard navigation at all. Then, of course, when you're comparing the Premium to the GT, I understand there's a vast difference in pricing, but you won't have the ability to customize your driving experience. You won't have the adaptive dampers, and you won't get that with the Limited either. So that's not going to be something that you should be taking note of if you are looking at buying a Premium, because that's pretty much the same thing we see with both the base and Limited. But personally, I find this screen very easy to use. It becomes second nature after a while once you get acclimated with everything. And again, I think it's better than the dual touchscreens as well. It's just so much easier and simpler, and I think ergonomically looks better as well. Another feature you do get with the Premium over the base is 3-level heated seats, and that's just a nice comfort feature that the Premium gives you. Personally, I think that alone is worth it, especially if you live in the Northeast or the Northwest. You're going to love that because these seats get really warm, even on like level 1 or level 2. However, I will get into the seating situation with the WRX later on in this video in more detail, because I do think that the Limited isn't offering enough to justify spending around $4,000 more for this model. While I'm up front, I might as well talk about the fact that you do get an auto-dimming rear view mirror with the WRX, and that is standard across all 4 trims. This is a really nice feature to have. It's perfect at night. It really dims down the lights, especially if someone behind you has their high beams on. And it's definitely a feature that I will want to have in future cars that I purchase. Also up front, you will have 2 USB inputs, a 12-volt outlet, and an auxiliary input as well. That's also found in the base as well. Also with the Premium over the base, you will have the ability to upgrade to the Harman Kardon Premium audio system. This is a part of a package that also includes a power moonroof, which I do not have on this car. That was not a priority for me with the WRX. I don't care about the best sound system, and I really didn't need a moonroof. However, if you are somebody who likes listening to music and you want to have some air flow into your car, then that would definitely be a package worth considering. Also included on the Premium over the base is heated side mirrors. Once again, another great feature if you do live in colder climates. Then for the second row, typically this wouldn't be something I would take note of. However, the Premium does offer some nice comfort features for passengers in the back. If you have a family or you have friends tagging along with you all the time, maybe you're going on a couple road trips or you're just cruising with some friends, you will have 2 additional USB inputs for the center console for the second row, which you will not get in the base. Also not found on the base model, and I understand this isn't a make or break deal for a lot of you guys because most likely this car is just for you. You won't have kids in the back, you won't have family members or friends sitting in the second row. However, if you do, this is a nice little feature to have. It's a center armrest with 2 cup holders, so that way your passengers will at least have some place to put their drinks and they won't be spilling that all over your cloth seats. And finally, let's talk about these seats. This isn't necessarily a Premium versus base thing, because we've already gone over the fact that these seats are heated, unlike what you're going to find in the base. This is more for the person who is considering buying a Limited. And this is where I think I'm going to be very controversial. Because with the Limited, you're going to get ultra suede seats. Now, that to me is a more premium feature. It's a more upscale feature. It also goes hand in hand with the fact that the WRX is a sporty car. However, with a Limited, you don't have the ability to upgrade to Recaros. So in my mind, why spend the extra $4,000 for ultra suede seats when you can save that money and get cloth seats? Although you probably will like the upholstery of the ultra suede. However, if that isn't something that you desperately need, that you really want, then go with the Premium. These seats do provide a decent amount of bolstering. They're very comfortable. They are firm. If you are thinner and you're a bit smaller, you're going to feel very snug in these seats. If Subaru had decided to give us Recaros on the Limited, I would say definitely go for it. Don't even hesitate on it. Get a seat that really fits the personality of this car. But seeing where the WRX currently is right now for the 2023 and 2024 model, I would say go with the Premium, just because they give you the heated seat functionality, they give you the firmness, they give you the bolstering, they give you the support, and at the end of the day, it's really all you want if you are an enthusiast. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video on the features that you get with the Premium over the base. Let me know if you want me to do a video on the Premium versus the Limited. Personally, I think that spending over $4,000 more for the Limited over the Premium isn't really worth the price. However, some of you might like the fact you do get the steering responsive LED headlights and the ultra suede seats. Also the fact that the Harman Kardon Premium audio system and the moonroof do come standard with the Limited. But either way, let me know in the comment section below. Also let me know what trim you guys went with for your VB WRX. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.